Welcome to Autzen Stadium in Eugene. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Kodiaks and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Black. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. It'll be the Kodiaks offense will have the opening possession of the game. And standing in the way is one of the best. Inside, it's Davison. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. Might have a chance. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Offenses, when they run these RPOs, they just want to be comfortable. Quarterback wants to make the read very easy, very clean. It's your job as a defense.
Breaks into the open. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Bear. Open space at the 25. Flying out to the left. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. At the 45, on his way. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Oregon! Running inside, it's Davison. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down, but the defender got a face full of stiff arm before he picked up that first down.
Well, one thing you know about Oregon is they're always loaded in the backfield. They had a couple of true freshmen a season ago, Davison and Hill Jr., who were absolutely outstanding. And you expect this season, David, in the running game, those 2 guys are going to be the focal point for the Ducks.
They'll be the focal point, but it's just like you saw a year ago, man. Like, they are committed, and they run hard. They run as angry as anybody in the country. Obviously, having more come back at the trigger opens it up. Price transfers in, so it's going to be another year of stable running backs for Oregon. A lot of ground and pound and a lot of physicality.
Across the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Ducks! He got it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Ducks come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. him some room. Got some room headed to the goal line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Picks up the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown! Pulls and fires complete. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The run inside. It's Hill. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. And they get him down. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Makes the grab. It's Hill. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here's Moore to throw. Got his man on the right. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The whistle sounded, and they got it called just in time, using the timeout with a second left. Now to see if they can score before the half. 1 more snap coming before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Oregon! No step back. And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for 1 play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. A 1st and 10 for this offense. Moore. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Finds his man. It's Bear. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's 1st down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ducks! He might want another play. Throwing more. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. The short hands. It's Hooks. Makes the stop at the 49, but not before he gets in plus territory, gets 15 and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Moore to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And I really love the idea of this guy running crossing routes, right, guys? He's got the speed to separate from defenders, but if you could put it out in front of him on the run, he's going to catch that thing and turn it up, and you saw all the yards after catch on that one. That was a big-time play, really nice play design for a guy with tremendous speed.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running inside, it's Davison. And he takes it in. Dante Moore. He unleashes a long one. Hauls it in down the sideline. All by himself down the middle. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to...
Snags it, and there's running room. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Here's Moore to throw. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Still looking on the move. He'll throw it. That's reeled in. It's Johnson. Hard-hitting tackle.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable.
Going for it all. It's caught in the end. Moore will throw. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. Into the secondary on the right. And they're going to put another. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Moore. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? blasted as he lets it go. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Here comes the heat. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. It'll be 3rd and long. Makes the grab in their space. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Throwing more. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Complete to the right. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Ducks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Got a man. And we have breaking news. They score. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the 1st week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very, very positive right now moving forward.
That's going to do it for us here.